Question 7 then is looking at the make, play and move. What we want to say, rather than just that you've hit a certain square, we need to be saying that what ship has been hit. So if we look at make, play and move, what it's saying, it's going to get the row and the column from the user. So that is a procedure that goes off. It gets the row, enter, gets the column. And at this point, it's having a look at what is located on that board. Now, it may be an M, it may be a H, which means that you've already placed something in that square. If it's a dash, that means there's nothing there, so it's going to place that with an M, which means a miss. Anything else, therefore it's a letter, so an A, a B, a C, a P, any of those, then it's going to say it's been hit. Now at the moment you don't know what ship, but we can determine what ship, because if we, for instance, hit, let's have a look at the different ships at the bottom. If we hit a submarine, then there'll be an S on the board. So what we're going to need to do is loop through this array, because each first letter is different. A, B, S, D, P. And we can match the first letter from the board with the first letter from this. So we would need some kind of loop. Let me just find that. Here we go, make, play, move. So at this point here, the board holds the first letter of the ship that's been hit before it's replaced for H. So before it's replaced for H, we're going to use a for loop, and we need to cycle through each of the ships. Now how we refer to the first letter of the ship, I'm not going to type all this for you, this is just a little hint. If we have the ships in position, just going to put index, won't allow that at the minute, I'm just going to put a number in there at the moment. We've got that name. I can put that 0 after it. What that will do, it will take the first character of those ships. Now we need to put this inside a for loop. So we need to loop through every possible ship. And this needs to then become an if statement. So if the ships at position, index, and the first letter is equal to the board, then we know that we've found the ship that we've hit. So at that point, we want to say hit, and then say the name of the ship. So you refer to the name of the ship without the 0. The crucial part here is this ship's index.name open bracket 0. That 0 is taking the first character of the name. And so on the board, if it is, say, submarine, the first character is an S. So an S will be displayed on the board. So in order to check that we've found the right name, we compare the first character of the name. Let's say this all needs to be inside a for loop, which loops specifically for the number of ships that we have. And if we put here hit, and I'm not going to put all the rest of this for you, but it would look something like that. That gives you the basic structure outline for completing this. Have a go at that, do work together.